Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 here today on the channel. We have episode 3 of my United States campaign back on the Millennium Dawn mod. Here today we're going to continue to build up and expand and conquer the American Empire. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. First up, got to say a huge thank you to this month's YouTube channel members. Massive thank you to Divine Overhand, Mikey, Eric, Chuckles, Itchy, Green Nero 1, Dimitri H, and Hector Bay. Really appreciate those YouTube channel members. It's currently January 2007. We've got the GFC coming around the corner. Thankfully, we've managed to reduce national debt by about half under Al Gore, and the economy's looking good until it, well, eventually collapses nearly. Alright, our divisions have arrived as we're backing the centrist party here. Let's get a non-aggression pact with them. Let's also prop them up with sending them some logistics. So let's send... Should we just do one off or should we send them monthly? I just need to remember to cancel it. So maybe no, let's just give them a bunch. So let's give them 1,000 and we'll give some support equipment as well. We also should have a bunch of spare equipment lying around for the countries we conquered previously and territory that we gained. So if we manage to put these guys in power, we might actually be able to use the war deck on them, the war goal if we want. We can't propose trade, even though I'd like to influence our Western sphere of influence, but still pretty close at the moment. Alright, we're going to be able to bring in 2 divisions. One special forces group, the other one just an infantry brigade. And we'll set a front line and we'll see how we go. The military aid has been accepted as well. Nice. But we've managed to carve out a nice piece of territory in the east. And things look quite stable now around the world. Global tensions are at about 58%. Oh, but here we go. The Lehman brothers have declared bankruptcy. So we've got a couple of options. We can bail them out, but obviously it will cost a bunch of money. Potentially 90 billion. But it will strengthen our opinion of Wall Street. But we're going to have really bad construction and military output. So thankfully we've conquered a lot of territory and we've incorporated a lot more civilian factories and resources into our economy. And now we're fully in a recession. So we'll try and spend most of my political power to get the economy back on track. But we are going to be put into a significant amount of debt. Our defense budget is spending way too much. Same with health and welfare. So we might have to reduce that spending as well. It's not coming at the best time for Al Gore either, as the election is coming around in November 2008. The Democratic Party is still more popular than the Republicans. The Constitutionalists and the Populists have grown. Same with a couple other parties. Alright. Still quite close. They've lost 2k to our allies here that have only lost a little bit. It's still quite risky. Although these special forces are definitely got the experience and qualification, we might have been better off to bring a battle tank unit or something instead of 2 infantry brigades essentially. It's interesting how the territory's carved up here between desert. There's only a very narrow choke point where the actual fighting can help on out. Yeah, we're still hemorrhaging a bunch of cash. We're currently doing assistance for Japan. Oh, okay. So we can war deck them if they don't pay that back. Well, I guess I have no ambition to go that far south into Africa. So we'll let the debts get nullified, I think. Like, where even is this? Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're not going to be able to actually get there without dropping troops in aerially. If we border a country, it might be interesting idea. Ah, so that's interesting. So if we pay the debt and then they don't for a certain amount of... If we lend them money and then they default on their debt, we get a casus belli against them. Interesting. So that might be a way we can have some more conflicts in the future. Apart from straight up guaranteeing certain countries. But fierce fighting is breaking out. I guess we, oh god. Bail out another bank. What was it? 800 billion? To start off the campaign. Now it's really back up there. An investment offer from Brazil, will accept that. Yeah, so as the financial crisis is kicking off, it does look like more appetite has appeared for other political parties, which is cool. Alright, I think we're going to continue to eventually go down and continue diplomacy in the Asian sphere of influence. Try and get various trade deals with Japan and other countries. We just seem to be trading here at the moment. It seems like they have decent equipment compared to the, well, the Afghan issue we had to deal with. But it does look like Western outlook is growing here in the country, which is fantastic. It's just a shame we can't send more forces. Alright, still hemorrhaging with cash. Still trying to get more trade deals in Asia. We might even have to lend some money to get back on track, because actually going into debt is really bad. Luckily, we're not dealing with a hot war at the moment. Oh, interesting that they betrayed their allies there. Huh. Why are the French supporting them? But they're... We can... That's interesting. So we can war deck them. That could be a potential option. Yeah, maybe we just do it. Because we do want to try and weed out the faction of the Axis of Resistance. We already knocked out their partners in the last episode. And then does need to be some consequences for what happened in the Levant. And he was one of the prime culprits, so we should go after him. Oh shit, they actually flipped there. That's not good. We can still war deck them. We are making some progress here now. We seem to be winning. We might be able to take our first piece of territory. Nice. Yeah, it looks massively more in our favour. Okay, so there's a merger. I think we just continue to bail them out. Well... yeah, we don't want inflation to get any higher. I think we'll just keep on bailing everyone out and then we'll make the money back eventually. So the Bear and JP Morgan Chase merger. Oh, nice. We're really making some decent progress here, which is fantastic. Yeah, if we could get an ally here in North Africa, that would be fantastic. And even if they don't come on our side, we can eventually war deck them if we want. Oh, okay, they just got puppeted. In the north, interesting. We're still justifying against them. So it's still quite a while before we can go to war. But things are looking good here. We just need to hold our territorial gains. A third party's gained power. Just a little bit back and forth, actually. Oh, wow. So our allies have lost 3k, while they've lost a little bit more. What the fuck is this? Polynesia? What? As if they're fractured politically. What? I don't even know where Polynesia is. I should do. It's in my neck of the woods. Oh, so it's here. Okay, we've got to be careful there, because there is American Samoa down here, which is slightly in our southern Asian sphere of influence. I guess we offer another loan. Jeez. No, we don't want to bail out Polynesia, no. I'd rather not. We're inviting Japan to NATO, though. Alright. We can actually recognize the government here, so that, in the long term, is probably not a bad idea. But it's really back and forth at the moment. Unfortunately, we actually lost one of our divisions, so we're going to probably have to send another one soon. Okay, we switched from a stagnant and stable to a fast-growing economy. Hey, the end of the American recession. Nice. So we should be out of the woods of the GFC. So we should be able to go back to economic boom. Yeah, so it's like back and forth. You need to keep an eye closely on your governmental expenditures. And then constantly get the policies going. Oh, did they capitulate? Did they? Oh, nice. They ended up taking control of them. Hell yeah. Well, let's continue to improve relations. I would like to propose trade, but yeah, hopefully we can grow that Western outlook here. And we've influenced our ideology in North Africa, I suppose. And then we can clear all those agreements that we had going. We don't need to supply them any further. We can use it somewhere else. Nice. So, it looks like we were successful there, I suppose. We can even justify a war goal against them, even if we wanted to. Which I don't think I will. It's interesting that when the world tension's high enough, democratic, Western outlooking factions can declare war goals against certain factions. Oh, Japan's about to join NATO, though. Hopefully. And we've still got this justification going as well. Which should hopefully be complete. But it looks like Al Gore is still popular. And same with the Democrats. Oh, and our divisions have returned as well. Nice. And what are the Japanese gonna say? Where are they? Oh, did they decline, did they? Oh, shit. Oh, we might have to wait a day. Did they join? Hey, Japan joins NATO. Fantastic. Nice. A little bit weird, them being a part of the North Atlantic Treaty, but whatever. And we might even do the same for them. And eventually work our way down to Korea. Oh, God. Our debt has significantly grown again. We haven't even put up the population tax. Alright. This declaration should be complete as well. We've got all our armies on the border. Navy's here as well. We don't even need the Air Force. So, let's attack them. And get things underway. We should make this war should be really quite swift. Now, you'd think the Turks would come in and help, but I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to push in the north because Yeah, it's technically Turkish territory. We can go from the US territory. Oh, Angela Merkel is now the German Chancellor. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, dude, we're just rolling on in. And we're probably going to be able to get rid of this faction quite quickly. Yeah, look at this. We even had a port strike here. Nice. And we might even be able to take Thai Air, which is massive. About to take the Raqqa airstrip. Only 200 lost here now. Before we topple this regime. Alright, it's got to about 400 now. So overall, with conquering these three countries in the east, we've only lost like under 1,000. Which is like absolutely nothing. Come on. Nice, we won. And we also managed to take out their puppet as well. And we'll do the same of what we've done mostly everywhere else. Just full on take the states. And having full control of them. So we can trade and sell those resources on the market. 15 states taken. 16k equipment as well. And we do have to occupy the territories properly. And install some law and order. Nice. Hell yeah. We really expand NATO's influence here. And secured this territory. Oh shit. Wait, why did that pop up? I guess it was different. No, I was looking at the Georgia issue there, because now we can't invite them into our faction, which is annoying. And everyone else was sending military aid and stuff. Okay. That's interesting. That they've gone and done that. But here is our expansion, though. Huh. We're so much in debt at the moment. We could do that, actually. Because then we can influence the Ruskies a bit. Yeah, 20%. That's not too bad. But we already have a justification against them. Maybe we try and improve relations. I don't know. We might be able to cause some civil strife and fractional and factionism in their country. Okay, we need to reduce stuff again because our expenditure is through the goddamn roof. Which is going to make the party really quite unpopular, but we need to get things back in track. The problem is as well that we're essentially providing universal healthcare to the entire territories that come under our statehood. So even these territories in the east basically get it. So that's what the problem is. Like, even when we've taken this land, we've actually increased our available pop by nearly double. So we need to get the budget back on track again. It's ballooned. Oh, okay. They've announced. That's interesting. We still want to try and invite them. Which might anger the Shanghai Pact, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so we invited them to NATO. Are they going to accept? Because we don't want what happened last time, not having guarantees and various members part of us. Let's invite South Korea as well, I think. That would be a smart idea. Hey, they joined! Oh god, we're about to kick things off in 2007, I think. We even have some territory here. Why is that? Oh, it's Hong Kong, maybe. I don't know. No, it's not. That's not correct. Oh shit, here we go. they're justifying a war against them. Oh god. Well, it looks like because it's going to be an a defense. If they do an offensive war, it's going to bring everyone in. Oh crikey! Looks like we're about to face the Red Menace, boys. Oh my god. They're probably going to do it as well. Luckily, they're not in CSTO. Yeah, why do they have military forces here? I actually don't know. I don't mind it that they have these small ports and military bases around because it makes, instead of doing these naval invasions, which can be quite annoying, well, we actually might need to move our military forces over here. Oh, dude, things are about to kick off. Hell yeah. Well, let's move all our units from the east and get them into our overseas territory. I wonder if they were going to attack them at some point anyway. It's pretty early to be doing it. We've definitely got naval supremacy on them. We've definitely got alliances, so we'll move one lot of the armies here. Then we'll get them. We'll put another lot to protect the island. The only problem is logistics and supply. So we'll send one to South Korea, and then we'll send the other one to the island of Kyushu in Japan. And we might even get the other one stationed in Okinawa as well. Because if shit gets kicked off, you would imagine that the Korean, the Japanese, the Australian, and the American Navy are probably going to be flying over into the, like sailing over into the sea quick, fast. And that's where the fighting's really going to help out. We're going to have to move all our air squadrons over as well. But NATO is more than likely going to get called in. Okay, so I wonder if Korea's going to accept. That would be massive. Vietnam would be nice. Our forces have arrived. We're also defending the island and all those, what, valuable computer chip supply. I've set up the navy as well. So we should have naval supremacy in the seas. And South Korea has joined as well. Fantastic. Just in case the North gets any ideas. They're technically unaligned. January 2008. I wonder after this, will the party still be popular? We can even war deck them now if we want. But no, we're going to wait for them to attack us, definitely. Bringing Vietnam in on the border would really quite help. Because that northern jungle territory can be quite harsh. But here we go, 29th of January. Are they going to do it? And they have. Wow. Well, things are kicking off because we've been brought in instantly. I can't believe the CCP did it. Wow. And they're bringing in HK to help them out as well. Alright, we'll call in Japan then and everyone. Oh, God. You wouldn't think this was going to happen until, like, I don't know, 2030, 2050. It's happening in 2008 now. Alright, the Navy's being engaged. Let's call everyone in. Germany, France. Fierce fighting is breaking out. When the tiles are so small, it's pretty hard to draw front lines, but oh, I wasn't expecting this to kick things off this early on. But it's alright, we can divide it in half, I think, between us and Taipei, I suppose. Alright, a little bit of engagement down here in the islands. As long as we can hold here, try and take some territory while all their forces are on alert. If we can take like at least 1 or 2 tiles, we just need to gain a bit of a beachhead here, and then we can bring all our military forces where we can. We got some Texas and Raptors airborne. But let's try and push and make a really nice beachhead if we can. If we're struggling to go overall. We've got air supremacy over the top as well. And what I would love to see happen is if Japan and Korea could do some naval invasions and get some other beachheads. So we can have the largest invasion seen since D-Day. Nice. We're getting some territory here. Oh god. Naval support, check. Air support as well. We do have probably technology supremacy because it's this early on. Yeah, 2008. Man, what a crazy alternative timeline. And everyone's coming in. I can't... Thank God we brought them into NATO and guaranteed their independence. Holy shit. Because now we're bringing everyone in. If we didn't have NATO support, things might be a little bit more tougher. Okay, so we've got enough of a beachhead here. We can bring in more military reinforcements. We are going to be detected, but now I'm curious to see if any of them will get sunk. Oh man, we smashed the port there. And they are struggling to hold as well. Yeah, so I think if you're playing as a Western outlook country, playing as, I don't know, Germany, the States, or the UK, you basically need to go around and guarantee independence of factions and invite them in. They are getting some help by the look of it. We are currently slowly but surely running out of oil. We've only got 132 days worth of barrels. Okay, so now we've got a bigger beachhead. Let's try and carve up the country a bit better. Go for a north and west approach. So far we've kept casualties to a minimum. Hopefully it doesn't explode over here now though. But so far, they've probably got numerical supremacy. They just don't have the technology or equipment. Okay, so far in the north, we don't have aerial supremacy. Once we get there, we might need a little bit of help. But thankfully, there's a lot of infrastructure here on the coast, so we're good. Oh, dude, they've lost a lot. 28k, shit. I'm just quickly checking that we're not getting a hit from anywhere else. Thankfully, we don't border anyone over here, and they're not inviting anyone else in. Okay, we've got more additional reinforcements sitting in Japan. We'll try and bring them in. Thankfully, none of these units got sunk, because sometimes they can be kind of turned into cannon fodder when they move about. But yeah, I'm surprised that there's no additional naval invasions coming in, even though we've got control of the seas. We also might just need to keep a full stack of 18 units in the port, because if we lose supply, we're going to be cooked. And if we could get Vietnam in to help us, they could create a secondary front in the south. But so far, everything is looking good for the States here, boys. We might need to delay the election because it's wartime. Didn't FDR have 3 terms? Because of WW2? One of the only sitting presidents to do so? I believe so. That's a fact. Al Gore might be able to get a 3rd term. But everything's looking good. Oh, it swung back to about a 50-50 in some areas, and then in some we're not pushing that well. Dude, it's going to be way too close. But I think we'll... If we're successful, we'll try and liberate and puppet some of the far western provinces that encompass this country. And then we'll probably divide it in half between myself and our allies. Don't want to speed it too fast because we've got to be really careful here as we progress. but we're making our way further south. We've got a really nice amount of control. We're pushing towards the river as well. Oh my god, why is it bouncing me over here so much? Okay. Still mostly US and Allied forces. There's no, like, European forces in here helping out just yet. Yeah, what's with that, like, square white box flicker that pops up from time to time? Oh my god, they've lost 50k to the 28k. Oh, shit. Alright, we've lost air supremacy there, so we might have to fix that up again. But so far, we're doing well. If it continues this way, we should be able to capitulate them within a year or so. But anyway, guys, I got to wind things down here today. Thank you very much for watching episode 3 of the Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn Modern Day campaign as the States. Stay tuned for episode 4 coming out tomorrow, where we're going to continue this military campaign on a cliffhanger. Hopefully, we can continue doing well like we are here at the moment. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like and sub if you haven't already. Make sure to check out my social media links in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. Also, massive thank you to this month's YouTube channel members: Divine Overhand, Mikey, Eric, Chuckles, Itchy, Green Nero 1, Dimitri H, and Hector Bay. Really appreciate those guys. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Al Gore sure as shit will.